Welcome to Meta TV and Player Spotlight, joined by Jamie Barclay. Home jersey this year sponsored by Marion Smallwood, and the away jersey sponsored by Mags Lamb. According to the Statman Chris, Jamie, you've played 55 games now in an Everton Medal jersey, of which you've kept 11 clean sheets. You have 4 penalty saves in the games, and you've also picked up 6 meta-minded man of the matches. How's life been here at Everton Medal since you joined?
It's been excellent. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. It's always a club that, obviously, when you played against, you realise how good the park is, the facilities, and then when you actually sign here, you see it's just like that. Obviously, when you walk through the door. So, I haven't really enjoyed it.
Kerzo, then, your goalkeeping coach. What's your favourite part about his sessions?
To be honest, he's been massive for me actually since he came in. The way he takes training sessions, everything's sharper, everything's quicker. His drills are good. Whereas when it was just me and John doing it at the start of last season, it was difficult to put sessions on and get ourselves motivated. But since he's come in, it's been night and day. I can feel it myself in performances and stuff like that. It makes a massive difference, and I hold high regards for him as a goalkeeping coach.
Over your career, then, what's probably your most memorable game to date at all the clubs you've played, and not just here at Meadow Park?
Probably would be when I was at Clyde, playing against Rangers at Ibrox. I think it was sold out on Boxing Day. We actually got beat. I think we got beat 2-0 or something like that. But it was a terrific game, and it was what an experience it was to play in front of a crowd like that. So that was excellent. That's probably one for the memories anyway.
And what about then in a Meta jersey? What's your most memorable game for ourselves?
I actually think it's probably Pollock in the Junior Scottish last year. I thought it's probably as good as we'd played all last season, and then obviously to save a couple of penalties to put us through made it even better. So I would definitely say that was up there.
Past or present, then, if you had to pick your favourite Meta back four, who would you select?
So when I've been here, I would definitely have Mark McLennan in that. Obviously played with McCumnock and he's a good mate, so fantastic player, and for the club he was amazing as well, so I'd have him there. I'd have Gal at left back. I think Gal's been superb since he's come in. Right back, I think Lyle and Benji have done excellent this year, but I've got to stick my pal Gio, because played him at Cumnock, so I'd have Gio in there. And other centre half, I'd either say Petty or Big Jackal probably for this season. I've enjoyed playing with him, and Ben to be fair as well, but I can only pick one, so I'll go with Petty.
Go Pets, fair enough. Past or present, then, I've done that one. So best striker you faced in a 1v1 in your career?
Probably Chris Boyd actually. He was coming to the kind of end of his career a bit, but his touch and his finishing was electric. You just couldn't get near it.
And what about then the best striker you faced in the West of Scotland Football League in your time at various clubs, not just at Meadow, but just within our leagues?
I've always really not liked playing against Lewis Morrison at Hurlford, Jinky. I think he never takes a touch, he just takes it straight out his foot, hits it early doors, always catches you. Great player, hated playing against him, still do.
Back to growing up, did you always want to be a goalkeeper? And if so, who was your kind of idol goalkeeper growing up?
Always wanted to be a goalie since I was like 8, and kind of heroes growing up would have been Anthony Niemi and Shay Given. Right. Manuel Neuer obviously more recently, but growing up they too.
And if you weren't a goalkeeper, what position do you think you would have played in? Or would you have been good at?
Well, probably a striker. Everybody says a striker, so I'll just say it anyway, but I've no idea.
No. Favourite ground to play at in the West of Scotland setup?
Actually Meadow Park probably. Always loved playing there. For our teams, they obviously playing every week, so I'd probably say that.
Fair enough. You have 2 clean sheets so far this season. Have you set yourself a target on how many you would like to try and achieve this season?
To be honest, no. I feel as if it's the way the league is, calibre of player it's playing, it's really difficult to set a target because we're not at this level for a reason. So to set a target on clean sheets, as long as we get 3 points, it doesn't matter if it's 7, 4, 6, as long as we win, I'm not really that bothered, to be honest.
Yeah, no, fair enough. In the game then, referee blows his whistle, points to that wee white spot. What's your mindset? What do you start thinking?
First of all, start to think, do I know the player? What kind of player are they like? Are they someone that I would say is having themselves? Is it somebody that's a bit cautious? That'll determine which way I'm going to go. If it's somebody that's having themselves, I always think if it's a striker, they're going to try and reverse it because it's a more kind of fancier way to hit a penalty. If it's a defender, I think he's going to play safe and go safe side. So I always kind of picture that. Seems to work. So.
How do you find the data that you get off Bernie?
Do you know what? Actually, last season the West Calder game saved the penalty because of that. Pollock saved the penalty in the game and in the shootout, and there was one other, I can't remember who it was. There was one actually didn't save, but I went the right way. But the data Bernie provides is excellent, stuff like that, because it does make a big difference.
on a match day. Laura, she looks after you. She practically irons you.
She's like
Your Under Armour for you.
She's like my second ma. Amazing, honestly. The work that Laura, Stephen and that, everybody does behind the scenes, particularly Laura, is exceptional, honestly. Kit's always there if I need it, and I always mess her in the morning to see what we're wearing, and comes back every time, no matter what she's doing. So I can't speak highly enough of them, honestly.
Next up, it's back to league duty for ourselves. We head to Darville, East Ayrshire Recreation Park, 2 p.m. kick-off on Saturday. You're looking forward to that fixture? Should be a tough one.
That'd be a good game, actually. I've no idea what the park's like. Obviously the park used to be immaculate, but either way it'll be a real tough test. I mean, they've obviously come down, do you know what, they're kind of similar to us last season. Come down for the Premier League, haven't started brilliant, but it's always going to be a tough test. They've got quality players in their team. I think if we turn up, then we should get a result, but you just never know.
Well, listen, congratulations, 55 appearances.
Cheers.
Here's to many
Appreciate
more.
it, Marky.
I'll
Thank
catch
you.
up with you soon.
Cheers, mate.